the summer of 2014, with 4 MVPs and 2 championships under his belt, LeBron James put aside his ego and made his way back to Cleveland to bring a chip to the team that saw him grow up. But there was a real chance that, at the top of his game, LeBron might have not wanted anything to do with Dan Gilbert and a fan base that dissed him so bad when he left. Let's see what would have happened if he checked in with Kobe and went straight to LA right after Miami. Maybe he was resentful and wanted to be somewhere else where the weather's good. By the way, I messed with the simulator difficulty for this video just to get more playoff action, so we'll see what the final result looks like. I might not do it again, we'll see. Now let's remember, this young Lakers squad had crazy potential that they fumbled in real life. But check this out. We got guys like Jordan Clarkson out of Missouri, who can now give anyone buckets. Julius Randle, who's been killing it in the last few years. Wesley Johnson, Syracuse star, and Xavier Henry from Kansas, and Jeremy Lin also. Our starting 5 has Steve Nash at the point, Kobe, LeBron, Ed Davis, and Jordan Hill. Alright, so let's start with season 2014-15. That's LeBron's 12th year. His overall is 98 at this point, and he's 29 years old. LeBron has a good first year as a Laker, averaging 24 points, 6.8 rebounds, 4.7 assists, and 1.2 steals, making the All-Star game and the NBA second team. We also have an aging Kobe who's also doing his thing with 18 points a game and 5 assists. With Kobe on his last years, we're in win now mode and need proper bigs. So the GM trades Jordan Hill and Steve Nash for the Polish hammer Marcin Gortat. But we don't even make the playoffs this year. We'll chalk it up to him and Kobe getting adjusted to playing together, but that's kind of sad. His second season with LA, we lost a lot of players and our roster isn't great on paper, but we're winning games thanks to Bron. He's an All-NBA first team member and an All-Star again, averaging almost 25 points, 7.3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, but Kobe is slowing down with 16 per game. Young guys are also playing well, with Julius Randle and rookie Cam Bledsoe making the rising star game. We managed to scrape by with a 6th seed but lose to the Clippers in the first round. Now 2016-2017, that's LeBron's 3rd year with LA, and they really gotta make something happen. Kobe re-signed for just 1 year, which will be his last, and King James is going no sleeve just to say this year's not gonna be anything fancy. He averages 24.5 points, 7.4 rebounds, 5.1 assists, 1.6 steals, as an All-Star and All-NBA first team again. But he's fed up with the Lakers' struggles. They just haven't put pieces around him. Other than Bron, it looks like they're rebuilding around 83 overall Jeremy Lin and 88 overall Julius Randle, but that's really it. When they miss the playoffs, rumors start circulating about LeBron wanting a trade. 2017 is the year Kobe retires. LeBron is giving the front office one last chance before he's out. Unfortunately, it's clear by All-Star break that this will be another losing season. Management agrees that they can't support him getting another chip right now and decide to focus on rebuilding. Crazy enough, the best deal they found was with Miami. Bron is happy to go back, but the squad is a lot different than when he left. At the 5th spot in the East at this point, they start scoring point guard 86 overall Shabazz Napier, Bradley Beal, who's becoming a superstar already at 92 overall, a 4th pick Mark Hanlon, an athletic 82 overall rebounder who can space it out, and a decent 3rd-year big man Mitchell Neal at center. Man, it feels good to be back in South Beach. LeBron finishes another All-Star and All-NBA season with his best numbers in years, 25.8 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 5.8 assists. We breeze past Brooklyn in 5 games. It feels like a nice little warm-up. We then sweep the Magic in the second round, and the Hornets pose a bit more resistance with Kemba and Lance Stevenson, but still not close enough. We then face the number 1 seed Blazers in the playoffs. They got Dame and LaMarcus Aldridge, plus a bunch of shooters. They're super skilled offensively, and Dame is having his best season yet in the game. He's becoming a star. On our end, with LeBron, Shabazz, and Beal, we just put consistent pressure, nothing super pretty, but we run the break, exploit Bron's matchups. He's defended by Nicholas Batum, who's way too slow, or sometimes J.R. Smith, who's just not skilled enough on that end. Every defensive lapse is taken advantage of. As good as they are on offense, the Blazers really don't have an answer for the King, and our shooting threats won't allow them to double team. I love this 3 in transition to bring us up 20 in Game 5 and seal the game. So we win a convincing 5-game series to get LeBron his first ring since leaving Miami the first time. Season 2018-2019, that's year 16 for LeBron. He's 99 overall and 33 years old. Just like in real life, it seems like LeBron's prime keeps extending. He's a monster this year, and we have 3 All-Stars on the team. See Exhibit A, Bradley Beal and LeBron connecting on this nasty alley-oop. He averages 26.2 points, 8.5 rebounds, which is a career high, 5.3 assists, 2.3 steals, also a career high, and 1.2 blocks a game, that's also a career high. So he ends the regular season winning a well-deserved 5th MVP. In round 1, we played the Knicks with KD, but we just end up bullying them. Round 2 is against Orlando, who are stacked with quality bigs, but they just can't run with us in transition. We finished them early with a clean sweep. The conference finals against the Bucks was a full team effort, with at least 4 players scoring in double digits most games. LeBron just took it to Jabari Parker and reminded him there's levels to this. Like, look at this. That's way too easy. We'd only lose 1 game, dominating the series on our way to the finals. So this is it. The best player in the world going for back-to-back chips against New Orleans. This is a tough team that starts Melo, Kemba Walker, and Tyreek Evans, with D-Rose off the bench as well. They also had Anthony Davis, who took them there, but he got hurt just a few games ago and wouldn't come back. That made Brod's job a lot easier, and we kept doing what we do best and pushed the pace all series long. Alley-oops, deep threes. The Heat did it all on their way to another ring. 2019-2020, that's his 3rd season with the Heat since coming back. And I won't spend much time on the regular season. LeBron is an all-star again, along with Bradley Beal, who re-signed for 4 years. At 34, he still averages 25.5 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 2.4 steals, which is the best in the league. Also 1.3 blocks. All of this earns him a 2nd back-to-back MVP, and the Heat easily secure a 3rd seed this year. So we meet KD and the Knicks in round 1 again, and they're deeper and have better guards than last year, but we still take it in 6. We then go up against the 2nd seed Nets, and this was going to be a hassle. They're starting Melo, who keeps switching teams I guess, DeRozan, Brandon Jennings, Kenneth Faried, and a 97 overall all-star center, Jaime Taylor. They really could have beat us on paper, but Brooklyn's coach made the mistake of letting things become a duel between Bron and Melo. Now Melo is an 89 overall here, so he's no scrub, and had it going on early, but giving him too much freedom and responsibility wasn't the move. This isn't 07 anymore, and crafty 2020 LeBron wins the duel with Melo anytime, anywhere. Okay, look at this Orlando squad we're facing up against in the semis. Their top 7 players are 85 overall or more, and the 80s keep going into the bench. Meanwhile, granted we have the 2 best players for that matchup, beyond that we clearly don't stack up. The first 2 games are awful, we can't contain them inside at all, and they keep getting second chance points on us. LeBron has to lock in to get a chance at a 3-peat. We end up dead even after 6, and the Heat decide to switch things up a bit and play in the pink throwback unis for this one, hoping it'll give them a different energy. And it really does. We end up winning Game 7 in a blowout, at home, in front of Heat fans. We keep rocking the pink jerseys going into the finals against Denver. Let's look at who they're starting. This dude Pat Mitchell, number 30, is 85 overall, same for Ty Lawson. Giannis isn't as tough in this universe, but still an 84, and their bigs Blake and Glenn Reed are both 95s. They take the first 2 games, out-rebounding us big time. I think we couldn't deal with their physicality, or maybe we were just exhausted from the previous 7-game series. Bron, though, stays as consistent as he can and shows his touch and finesse. Meanwhile, Coach Spo must have given the Heat a big pep talk or something, because we take the next 3. Now they're recharged, and they're just having fun out there. The Nuggets double LeBron a lot, but he's too good a passer for that, and ends up finding shooters or cutters way too often. By Game 6, Denver's demoralized, and we beat them with a balanced full team effort to complete the 3-peat. So we're in the midst of a new dynasty with this Heat squad, but I feel good about the 3-peat, so I'll end it now. Who knows what would have really happened if LeBron never went back to Cleveland, but this is one of the many possible ways it could have looked, although I'll admit maybe not the most realistic. I still hope you enjoyed the vid, like and subscribe for more, or comment who else you'd want to see or what kind of scenario. And I'll see you soon. Peace.